Todoist is a project management software that I've started using more heavily over the past couple weeks. That allows me to manage all of the projects that I'm currently working on in my job. It is incredibly simple to use. It syncs with Google, so my Gmail, my Google Calendar, and it really helps me sort of maintain a focus on what I need to complete, both in the short term and in the long term. Todoist has a free version. I decided to purchase a premium version that's about $30 a year, and it gives you some more flexibility in the projects that you create, utilizing different colors, and just has a few more features that I kind of like. Historically, I've always been a list person. I've had pages of to-do lists, and I'm really trying to go paperless with all of the technology that my office supports. It makes sense to try to do as much online and as much electronically as possible. We recently moved offises, and during that move, I purged a lot of paper, as well as my coworkers did the same thing. And it sort of gave me some perspective that if I can have it electronically and not have a piece of paper, that's great. Can definitely cut back on the stuff. So as you can see, this is the page that you come to when you log in. And the inbox is where right now I'm just kind of keeping random things and random little reminders for stuff that doesn't really have a category or an overarching project that I'm working on. They're kind of one-off tasks. For these particular items, I haven't assigned dates to them, but I could do that, and I probably should do that as I will continue to use this more and more. If you click on the Today link, it will show you what tasks you have that are either due or overdue. And I have 3 tasks right now that I have not completed. So I probably need to get going on some of those in the various categories that I have listed here. So it's a nice way to just see what should be due today and what's also overdue. And then in the next 7 days, it will kind of give you a projection of what type of deadlines you have that are coming up in the near future. So this is a great way to see what you need to be working on and kind of keep you on track to complete your projects. When you're creating projects, you list whatever, kind of umbrella project that you're thinking about doing or that you're required to do. So for example, under data projects here, there are a list of items that I should be completing that are related to data or some type of enrollment numbers that we need to put together. I like being able to categorize things this way so that if I want to take a day and just say, okay, I'm going to focus on data, or I'm going to focus on program development, or I need to send out a series of communications, this sort of helps me organize those thoughts into when I want to be able to do that. Within the project headings, you can add sort of sub-projects. So here you see I have a project called Program Assessments, and then the subcategories include journalism, natural resource management. So I'll continue to add more subcategories there as I continue to work with academic departments on our campus. So it's a super easy tool to use. It's intuitive. You can share and link to other people's accounts if you're managing a project or you're working on a team, and have various deadlines and tasks to complete. I have not explored sharing or having co-members on project teams with this yet, but that might be something in the future. I'm not sure how many people in my office are currently using this. I know at least one, so that might be an area where I will explore in the future. So if you have time and you're looking for a project management software, I definitely recommend Todoist. And I'm happy to answer any questions or share my experience a little bit more. But I think once you connect to it and log in, you'll find it incredibly easy to use.